YouTube land.
What's up, guys? I'm going to be low energy today. How y'all doing today? No, what's up?
No, man, you can't be low energy when you're ELIVE.
I am so alive right now.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, by God, there was so much. It's no secret. A lot has gone down. Not to imply that, oh, woe is me, I'm a victim of any kind. It just so happens that a lot has happened. A lot of tragedy. But,
yeah, it's been some pretty heavy shit. But, dude, first and foremost, it's great to have you back, though.
It feels good to be back.
Good to be back in studio with you. Good to be getting the ball rolling again. Good to have everyone out there watching us as we do the thing we do Monday through Wednesday.
Yes.
It's at 10 p.m.
Keep those numbers climbing.
Yes.
Keep it climbing.
Please, if you're watching now,
share.
Hit that like button.
And share.
The share is great. I'm going to go for the like. You go for the share. Yeah. Okay. Hit the like button. Don't listen to this guy. Don't worry about the share button. You trust me. You trust Josh. You hit that like button, okay?
And we all know your boy Kulai is oh so trustable. He's not present today.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, repping that thug life, you got to listen to the guy that wears the thug life hat. And I don't like the angle. It looks like I have no chin.
What angle?
No, I don't care. I am who I am. No, but give a share, because sharing is caring. It can be fun. And I really got to announce the winner of the contest. So
yeah, there was a contest. I totally forgot about a contest.
Well, I really didn't give you much details except that I had one going on.
Yeah. You kind of do some things yourself sometimes. Like, hey, I'm going to do a contest. Oh, I said that in my head. We'll keep it there. We'll just keep that there.
I do want to ask you, Josh, how was your New Year?
Let's see, New Year. It was uneventful. I think I woke up at 11:57, just to hear 9, 8, or whatever, 3 minutes plus, then 9, 8, and I was like, all right. I went back to sleep. So
I just did a toast with my father, and it was uneventful. I did not go out and party whatsoever. So
yeah, I mean, the past few years just haven't been, for me personally, the time to go out and party on New Year's. A lot of the times, if I'm not mistaken, hasn't it been falling like on a weekday? So like having the smoke shop, I still had to be at work on the 1st, so I didn't really go out party much.
Yeah, I had to look forward to a double shift and all that. So, you know, to me, it was just the calendar marking another day and another year, and life goes on. And so do we. That's how we do it. That's the mystery.
Can I tell you a funny story? Because this is just before New Year. This is while we're up in New York.
There y'all are. Keep on coming.
And by the way, when I went up to New York, we stayed at my grandma's house.
It's called Jew York.
When we went up to Jew York.
We own it.
Right before the Jew year. We're staying at my Jew grandma's house.
Oh, Jew grandma.
Yeah, Jew grandma's house.
Yeah.
Is that proper English?
Properly fine.
Okay. So staying at the Jew grandma's house, and you know where me and Kimmy slept?
In
her bed.
You slept in the Jew grandma's
house?
My
dad was like, you should take that, because it's like, you know, take that room because it has the biggest bed.
Did you bump uglies, huh? Did you get sloppy?
I couldn't do such a thing in grandma's bed.
No. That was not tactful.
They didn't even change the sheets.
You know what? You just reminded me of a story.
Smelled like...
You did. It smelled like... Dude, we're going to get to some of that.
We don't like that D word here, huh?
All right, guys, everybody, audience, I need your full attention. Everybody, prick those ears up. Look my way. Behold. Tell me that this was just as awkward as it sounds. This happened at work, and for 2 weeks I've been giving this poor guy who is not great at fending for himself utter hell. I'm being a bully, but all right, check it out. I'm at work. I'm in the break room. There is a much older, tough-looking, law enforcement background, tall, intimidating black woman. Lovely human being. Yes, I put race in there. That's what we do these days, guys. And she just, she's very friendly to me, and she thinks we're like one and the same. So she starts giving me a really aggressive, like, shoulder massage, and I'm like, this is not comfortable for me.
Whoa.
And so my buddy, debatable, my buddy, the special guy, Michael, he's when I say I'm not comfortable and please stop, he says yeah, because it's getting him horny. And there's like 8 people, and I'm like, oh my Mike, what did I tell you about thinking out loud? And
Is Michael slow or
no? But he's strange. He's not slow, but he's strange.
like when people get giddy like that over sexual references? It's like, are you okay?
He's a virgin and he's like 34.
Never mind.
The first time I met him, he was being catfished for money and shit. So anyway, I'm glad I got to share that.
Does it feel better?
With no, it was completely uncomfortable around this very intimidating woman that I work with for an entire week. Like because she looked, fuck you, Mike. But that aside, you got any fun quips before I dig into some shit?
Yes. While we were, I think the reason why we backtracked a little bit was because while we were in New York, Kimmy had a dream, and apparently they're all being held hostage.
Like Martin Luther King?
Yeah. Well, no. Definitely not as cool as that. More like a dream, not like a
wet dream.
Not like how I envision the future dream. Yeah. Just more of like I'm fucking dumb sleep and my brain's just on autopilot. It's just throwing random things, at me. See if I can take it.
That sounds amusing.
So she's like, I'm dreaming. And apparently in her dream, she's being held captive. And there's a bunch of other people who are also being held captive, and they all have like bags over their heads, and she's been held captive. They're all
kinky
panicking. They're who knows where it could have gone, but here's where it went. Then she's like, and then all of a sudden I realized that one of these people in the bags with me is Hillary Clinton. And Hillary Clinton
That's horrifying.
Calls the Secret Service, and they come in, they swoop down, they save us all.
They say Hillary
I'm
Clinton
like,
saved
what are
the
you
day?
watching?
What the fuck is going on?
Are you a fucking spy? Are you a plant for the Clintons? What was going on here?
Dude, she was activated, all right?
She must have been Manchurian Candidate
That's
style.
what I'm saying. She got fucking activated.
Gimme!
Were you going to ask her if she was activated?
Yeah.
And then remember, I sent a special video that we're gonna have to access at some point. But
hey,
Kimmy, were you activated during that dream?
Yeah. Do you remember when you said you had a dream about Hillary Clinton
saving the day,
and Hillary Clinton saved the day?
And I am probably the least political person you'll know.
But what happened?
Why are you dreaming about Hillary Clinton, young lady?
You tell me, and we'll both know. All I know is
did she touch you?
No.
You sure?
She was more like an ant.
Aunt Hillary. So
Wow.
she was more like an ant. That's fantastic.
I remember looking over and seeing her and going, wait, can't you call the Secret Service?
I mean, what else should you say in that situation?
Oh, wait. So you're saying, Kimmy, you're saying that you looked over to Hillary and you said to Hillary, wait, can't you call the Secret Service? And she was like, duh. Oh, my God. I totally forgot I could.
She pulled up her phone right then and called.
Thank God.
And they saved the day.
So collectively, the takeaway is that you had a very gender-specific
That's COVID.
dream. That was
Watch
COVID.
yourself.
I felt it.
Yeah.
And basically, your dream was about sexism. That women can save the day, and us men are good for nothings. And
I disagree with that.
I see what you're saying.
Right there with you, Eli.
You know it. All right. We need that manpower.
All right. You're good.
I'm trolling you, lady. All right.
Make sure you close the door. Thank you for your Hillary speech
Bye.
thing. Oh, by the way, Hillary 2024, she walks out.
Oh God, no! I will.
She is a fucking candidate.
I will quit this country if ever we go down.
I will
that
quit
path
this
again.
show, dude. You won't see me ever show up to this show again. I'll be out there on the couch, but I will never be at this show again. You'll just walk in and I'll be like, "What's up, dude?"
So I could take it over.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
word. That's bet. That's no cap.
Are you a plan for Hillary too?
We all expect the Hillary. No, fuck this Hillary shit. I want to get
A lot of
down
that,
into some nitty gritty, brother.
We're pussyfooting because it's about to get dark.
All right. I mean, this has been a very challenging week, but I hate. Josh has gave me a complex, and I think this might be interesting.
Why don't you start
All right.
off with the sentimental stuff?
for-
Now you got to preface it with that.
Just like Josh has taught me And I think when we did those pizza toppings, it really resonated. You know, how hollow is it, even though it's well-meaning and it's the appropriate response? Or when someone says, I'm sorry for your loss, when you lost somebody that you cared about, you know? That's the right thing to say. But Josh did make me overthink it. I'm like, you're sorry for my loss? I mean, I'm alive. They lost their lives, man. But that aside, okay.
Do you remember when we stood at the cemetery and we're like, we won?
We stood above about 80 corpses.
Yeah.
And yes, we professed our victory.
Yeah,
because
we won.
We're alive.
We won.
We are ELIVE.
Y'all lied.
So
or died.
That was yeah. Therefore, we won.
Yeah.
That was a very interesting experience, and
that was fun.
We got to do that again. We talked about that.
I don't want to take all the credit because that is like George Carlin. Like there's a joke, and that's kind of where I get it from, or just like that idea is like, I'm sorry for your loss, and he's like, they'll turn up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might use that.
So it's just like the idea, sorry for your loss. It's more just like, but we do make death about us, and
very much
it's
so.
understandable.
But it's human. It was unavoidable. So, for example,
and you always say that now. By the way, I'm like, God, maybe I shouldn't have even just said that. I was just being like a dick at the time. Yeah.
You gave me a new perspective, and that's something I've come to respect about this show. So, all right, lo and behold, just what was it? 4 fucking days ago, I'm losing track. 6 days ago, I was at a funeral for my homeboy Zach, who he passed on under very unfortunate. You and apparently you knew him.
Yeah.
Under very unfortunate circumstances.
Mutual friend of ours, Jamie. You know Jamie L.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. He was a good friends.
Very much so, and they just rekindled right before.
It's crazy how all that works.
And 2 days prior to his death, he had
Richard.
a post about that's never gonna stop, is it? Stuck in the middle of episode 1 3 years ago. This happened, and here we are. So, prior.
Richard.
All right. See, now you throw me off my game. No. So, what was it? See, I really.
Jamie, Zach.
Jamie,
they prior. They rekindled.
So, 2 days
earlier.
Before he died, he did make a long, heartfelt post about how it sucked waking up during Christmas without his kids around to liven up the place. Zach leaves behind 2 lovely children, and I got to meet one of them, 8-year-old, that was just full of life and optimism. I don't think absolutely not fully aware of what had happened. You could tell. Also, the person that was there during Zach's passing was there and was feeling very guilty, and we can only speculate if they were using the same whatever. But yes, Zach did.
Oh, I see. The person who was with him
was there and left as soon as the rabbi started talking about not being able to conquer demons. She just gone, couldn't handle it.
What do you mean she was there?
She was there for the funeral, and she was red and shaking.
No, but like for the incident that occurred?
Yes.
But yeah, like, so...
They were both together, and she survived. And I overheard her at the funeral say, "Why wasn't it me?" You know, like she has no kids, she has no family. So
we all, and please continue, but Eli and I kind of mentioned something that I think is important too. Is like a lot of the doses that are being taken aren't overdoses dose. You know what I mean? It's not an overdose size, but the problem is everything has fentanyl mixed in it.
Fucking, that's my father.
And you can't avoid it. And I'm afraid for people up in New York who do, cocaine, because it's like, dude, that shit has to be stomped on so many times before it gets. I mean, granted, there is New York City, so maybe there's a port there, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just like the further you are from the place where it can come from, I feel like the more likely
the reaches are boundless, man. And yes, it's incredible because once upon a time that was only accessible to the most terminal of patients in the worst chronic pain, but now it's fucking everywhere, being cut, and people are dying. And so, all right, fast forward.
I remember fentanyl. People like one of my what's funny, and I just realized this right now. The first time I met this kid Justin, who I became really good friends with in rehab, but I went to rehab. Justin, the first time we were talking about our experiences, he had, I guess, graduated. I'm sorry, to interrupt too. he had graduated, you know, his words, to like taking the fentanyl patches and like oozing out the gel, putting it in the microwave. Then the microwave would do some type of thing to it where it turned into powder. He'd scrape it off, and so then like
It's
lo
like
and
Russian
behold,
roulette, man.
years later, he that's what he died from, was because he went back to using, and it was believed to be laced with fentanyl, because that's what his toxicity was fentanyl. And it's like he wouldn't knowingly or willingly use fentanyl like that.
Most people that are, you know, wise to their DOC
Died with his glasses in his hands. He must have like been feeling dizzy and took his glasses off,
and that's
and
how
fell
he went
over
down.
with his glasses in his hands.
Probably locked up too. Remember that
Oh,
cop?
for sure.
So just and I speculate. Okay, so we lose. This is all. I lost 3 friends within. Okay, 2 friends in 1 fucking week, and then there's our friend Adam, who was murdered. By the way, his murderer got off. All charges were fucking dropped. Moving past that, because I can't get into that fucking shitstorm. So Zach is gone. I saw his father, and I said, "You remind me exactly of my father." Your Zach's grandma, who was a wreck, reminds me of my grandma, and he gave me a hug, and I was like, "Your family's like my family." I got to speak to everybody, and then I did a beautiful like live tribute. And then 2 fucking days later, I get a call while I'm at work. And an old friend of mine, Jenna is a good friend from the group. She just tells me Lindsay is dead. And Lindsay is somebody that I spent.
It was one of those blunt phone calls where it's just like,
yeah, because when she was told
Jenna
by the mother,
good friends of Lindsay.
We were all connected. That was my clique, my circle for decades, or a little over a decade after high school. And they accepted me. Like, I was an oddball that drifted out because I dropped out. They were all just a smidge younger, and they accepted me and a couple of friends of mine. And then Lindsay and I, we were brief lovers, and we were also fellow addicts. We'd go out to the trailer parks and find our score. We were in the thick of it, thick as thieves, and we'd had our good times and partying, but we went through our demons, and we got clean together. And she inspired me. The reason why I went to AA not that long ago was because just 1 month ago, I think it was. You remember when I was talking about I was in the program?
Yep.
I spent 2 hours talking with her, looking at the stars, and we were talking about how tragic it was that we had lost Adam, how all of our friends, some of them are still going through those demons, and she was just full of clarity and a zest for life, and she felt blessed by God, and she was really riding a natural high, and it inspired me. And I was on the cusp of telling her, because I had been holding back so long, like, Lindsay, I really have feelings for you. Like, I really want to try something to make this work. So that's my last memory of her, and I'll be eternally thankful. I mean, we spoke on the phone a few times, and she convinced me to go back into the program.
What did she say to you when you said that? Because whatever she said, or whatever she didn't say, and however you responded or didn't respond,
she wanted to be clean off of everything,
could have been
all medications.
There could have been something that could have given you temptation, that you would have went with her if she said, yeah, let's try her. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but
it could have been a toxic thing, but I'm 10 years plus, clean, with the exception of being on Suboxone, which I'm very open about. Some people are on it for the rest of their lives. That is not my
but
intention.
if you take like any opiate, you just go into withdrawal. Like, why would I want to do that?
Yeah, exactly. But lo and behold, the whole Lindsay thing, a little bit more to it is, I was best friends with the father of her child, who I will not name out of respect, but I've got some fucking beef. I sent you a video, by the way, if you want to access it.
Do you want me to play the video?
Yeah.
Because after here, you can make it private again. So the only way it can be viewed is,
because I can't have the daughter see it again, because this video apparently scared the daughter. I felt like I owed it to Lindsay to stay in touch with her daughter and offer her anything I could. I said, make sure you get grandma's permission. I'll bring you a snack. I'll take you shopping, whatever you want. And then it took me my entire double shift to track down her dad. Me and all of our old group, we all got together, and we we found him. And he was not very lively on the phone. I understand processing shock differently, didn't speak a lot. And then I spoke to the daughter last night. I'm like, did you speak to your dad? No, he hasn't called me today. And I just fucking lost it. And I found out what he's been doing with his fucking life. He's no.
So we're gonna get kind of meta. We're gonna like play a video of.
Yeah, this was me. I was going a little nuts. I started speeding and I started losing my shit and my cool. And then the mother of Lindsay, and I'm so sorry about everything that I did, reached out to me and said, "Slow your roll," you know. And now she's afraid that her dad is angry with her. So this is the video.
Okay.
I shouldn't be doing this video. I shouldn't be in the car with it on. I shouldn't be feeling this fucking miserable and going live and spouting off at the mouth and saying whatever the fuck I'm gonna say. Because right now in my heart, there's some hatred, there's some anger.
What do you think going live does? Like talking about this person?
Catharsis, for one. It's selfish catharsis because I do feel, and I noticed everybody from the group was watching.
You like instant feedback.
I do like instant feedback, but I also have this thing about living loud because of how short life is, and I'm unapologetically fucking loud about how I feel about things.
I've spent a fair amount of time. I'm gonna try to be vague.
It's a build up to me
speaking
losing
with,
my
you know,
shit.
somebody who's felt the recent loss the most. And all that effort, that we all collaborated to find that person that we needed to find, so that this little person could have their father speak to her.
The daughter.
You made a post of saying, "Hey, I'm looking for somebody."
Yes,
I did. Okay.
That's the person.
Effort I discovered amounted to a whole bunch of fucking nothing. That the guy, my old best friend, who I respected so much when I was young and stupid, really did. I found out he was pretty goddamn quiet on the phone and in shock, doesn't know what to do, didn't know what to say. And what's he been doing all these years, by the way? Ever get a real job? Nah, video. Oh no, I can't be talking shit. All right, this is a wide ass platform.
Video
but
photographer,
I'm heartbroken.
Video game streamer.
I was trying to help you, bro. Damn it!
Fuck that. I don't even give a shit, bro.
Could you imagine if you know? I guess you don't understand if you're the daughter, but if you're somebody like maybe you're the teacher,
this father has
maybe you're
failed both of his daughters. He's left behind time and time.
I'm just saying.
Again.
Hearing from how old's the daughter? Roughly,
this one is 15.
15.
He has another one that I think is 2 years older.
Imagine hearing like from the 15-year-old. Yeah. So what does your dad do for a living? Oh, he's a video game streamer.
And in our conversation, after she told me he
Are
did
we
not.
shitting on that too hard? Maybe.
Because
we're just like,
but he's got nothing going on, and he's just jumped from old friend to old friend, lives on the fucking couches. I'm not judging, but you had 2 kids, you haven't ever paid child support, and you've just left entire you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it because I'm starting to lose my shit.
Oh my God. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So the husband to the person who just passed, he passed too?
Yeah, she actually walked in on him ODing and watched him die. Yeah.
Wow.
And the daughter was there.
How far in between? That's a few months, right?
The father, I mean, not the real father. You know, this was her husband or her boyfriend. You know, Lindsay's boyfriend that she saw die. That was like I think 6 months ago.
That's so crazy. It's not that far in between.
I remember
either.
Lindsay explaining it to me and how traumatic it must have been, but she downplayed it very well.
She's probably using.
At that time where we were talking, she was all about the program.
Dude, you know how many people we had, when I was in rehab, I had 2 speakers show up 45 minutes late, but they showed up with pizza, but goddamn, could they not?
Yeah, I know what that means.
And they were
I didn't see any of that, you know.
Which is fine.
I just think that night she was clean. What happened after is a whole different story.
Perfect.
Clearly something.
You know, right. That's totally understandable too. I'm just saying, like, knowing addicts, we can fucking pull a fast one over a lot of people. Addict to addict, though, it is kind of harder, but when you're in it, you could be a master at it.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, look, you get to fool your family and you become a master of this evil craft.
And like, I always do think like that fentanyl comes from that one trip that you shouldn't have made, meaning like it wasn't my regular dude. It like he was out, a close friend who normally comes with me, and I give her like the guy who knew them, they were out, so this was some like random dude that we were like, yo, you guys think, yeah, I got you.
It's only fair that I share that I'm only speculating that it is an OD. We do not know this for a fact. I myself am making the assumption it could be a suicide. The mother has chosen not to give details. She's tried to be very discreet, but that went out the window very quickly after she made a big post. But anyway, and now that we're on YouTube and not just Facebook, I can say this to the guy, my old best friend, that I spent my entire double shift finding. Dude, you better hope and fucking pray we never run into each other, brother. That's it. That's all I got to say. So go ahead and play this last bit where I start shouting like a maniac and I punch my window.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Her. Can't stop thinking about the last goddamn time I was with her, when I was just this close to saying what I wanted to say, what I felt. I didn't have the fucking balls to do it. And look where that's got me now. A pile of fucking regret, driving into the fucking void. I'm past the decline of my morality. I'm in the area where I'm just fucking pissed. And I'm behind the fucking wheel because I'm fucking pissed at being stagnant and still, while people that I care about the most are dropping dead. This is not healthy. I don't know where I'm really
dude, this does look like you're driving somewhere to just like go kill a bunch of people. Like, you know what, man? It's just like, it's just shit's come to a head, man. Shit's come to a head, and it's time to cut the head off.
I didn't know where I was going during this video.
Yeah, you do look like you're about to go like
postal
murder a bunch of people. Yeah.
In my mind, I was looking for my old buddy, but I knew I wouldn't find him. But I know where he lives now.
Oh, okay.
Fucking going. I know I have a few words to say to my friend that I spent the entire day and night of my double shift yesterday to fucking find so you could speak to your fucking daughter. Fuck! What kind of man are you, man? Where are you? You haven't spoken to her once today. Fuck! What kind of a human being has a child and leaves that child alone in the dark? I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for her. Okay? You haven't done shit. You've been gone for years and fucking years. You left lives here, man. You left families and lives here. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Wake up! Grow up! Fuck!
That's it.
I'm
out
of here. I'm so fucking done.
Damn.
And then I murdered 12 people.
Yeah. I'm out here. I'm so fucking done. Allahu Akbar.
That would have been a perfect ending.
You just fucking suicide bombed everybody.
Do I have
Walmart?
Misplaced resentment here? I mean, I am no one to I am not a father. I'm not a parent. But I know this friend's history, and he is never. He shows up and then he breaks their hearts and then he disappears.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Maybe you're projecting kind of what you want to tell yourself. I don't know that. Only you do. This is, you kind of ask what's going on. So like, to me, that'd be kind of the only other thing is you're saying something out loud that you need to hear. So maybe there's something in what you said that you needed to hear, and it helps you deal with that by kind of confronting somebody else. But when you confront them, you say something you need to hear. You kind of learn from that. Maybe that's how you.
I held so much back when we were friends for so many years. I only got to punch him once in the gut real hard, but I want to put my hands around his fucking throat. I got to stop with the threats. All right. So, topical, brother.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I want to kill somebody.
No,
you want to get into some topics?
Yeah, dude.
No, I'm talking about verbally murder somebody.
That was somewhat of my intention in here.
I mean, just a bunch of crows, just verbally crow them.
A murder of crows?
Yeah.
Okay, or murder of rooks. But
no, murderer crows.
okay,
dude.
word. But all right, so right now my brain is going fast forward through all the topics.
Yeah, right now my brain's going.
Well, all right, so you want to do multiple choice? I'll throw them out there, or audience feedback. Hello, everybody. By the way, hello, Indy,
Well,
Rescue,
oh wait, what did we put in the title?
Kimmy M. Hello. What did we put in the
Who's
title?
Kimmy?
I don't know.
I feel like this is Eli's song.
I don't know what this is.
It's in low places with the whiskey drown to the oasis, so I got friends.
Your humor is perturbing.
Places.
All right, so
No, like we all got like it just feels like that. What do you mean?
what?
You don't like Garth Brooks?
No.
You don't feel like you have friends in low places?
I mean, we're
I don't mean
we're in
physically.
this together.
Well, maybe physically soon.
Are you trying to do a segue?
No, I'm not. I'm
Oh,
just trying to be a
okay.
little dark.
All right, easy there, partner. I don't know.
Well, I mean, both.
Yep. Okay.
I have family in low places.
Yep. Word. Gotcha.
Well,
I-
actually, she's still at the funeral home. She's waiting to be picked up.
yeah. I don't.
Then we will.
You're the king of too soon, and you wear that crown. I am not ready to do.
It's
the
fine.
thing.
It's fine. That's how I
and
deal
the
with
stuff.
that.
I know.
So,
Levity.
That's cool.
Yes. But anyway, all right.
So topics. Huh? You want to do topics?
I know. Okay. What I'm fascinated by is I hear Trump and Biden are playing nice for one. Secondly, the media is really trying to ingrain in our collective hive mind brain that the insurrection was the worst thing ever, worse than 9/11, and that they're saying like there was more death than there actually was. And yeah, I mean, what? Oh, and well, sign language. That's for later.
Yeah, if we make it to later, dude, we got flu Rona too. Dude, there's so much.
There's so much happening in the fucking world. 2022 is really just already. It's 2021 part 2.
Yeah, and 2022, I guess, is just throwing everything on its fucking ass face. Like,
Well, this is really large in front of me. This
Yeah,
is
I know.
Great
This is-
monitor. I like this.
well, this was the Zoom setup. Like, I had to do this for Zoom yesterday because there's the Zoom TV, then there's the the media
Yeah,
TV.
Word.
Yeah, so this was the Zoom setup,
So
but it's right there.
I see Psaki's lizard-looking face.
Wacky Psaki.
And Trump admits he suddenly finds it very tough to slam Biden after surprising vaccine comments.
So Biden comes out and says, thanks to the prior administration and our scientific community, America is one of the first countries to get the vaccine. Biden said from the White House, referring to the Trump administration's vaccine effort referred to as Operation Warp Speed. Thanks to my administration, Biden goes on to say, the hard work of Americans, we let our rollout made America among the world leaders in getting the shots in arms. Trump, in an interview with Fox News the same evening, said he was both surprised and appreciative of the president's acknowledgement, adding it is difficult to now criticize Biden after receiving recognition. I'm not going to lie, it's a little tough to be overly critical now because he just thanked us for the vaccine. He thanked me for what I did.
That's a quote.
Yeah. Trump reportedly said, that's a first. So it's very tough for me to be overly critical now. I can't do my Trump. I'm kind of like so high. So
Well, you know what? I as much as I'm sure his fan base may vilify this aspect, I would like to point out that I find this, as much as I despise Biden and his administration, a bit fucking refreshing. Because if all it takes is different parties to not always point at each other and go, this is your shortcomings and this is your evil deeds and this is your fault, but instead just pointing out, hey, this other party that's not ours actually did something good. Thank you. That's the closest to like civil discourse as we can get. This is what we need from our two parties. It's a small fucking step. And maybe
is or is it? Because the last time, so I'm working at this house, dude. Check this out. This is a hallway to one of the bathrooms. This is where I'm working. This is a house.
I would burn that place.
Dude, look. These are the hinges.
Oh, that's where I would put Eat the Rich.
That's ridiculous. Dude,
Jesus.
all the door hinges look like that. Like this is this is a fucking crazy house, right? So this, the owner's talking to me, and he's talking about a book he read. It was about the Obama administration with Biden, and it was during the time when they were going after Bin Laden,
Yes.
and I guess they were at a point where, and he called the author pretty down the middle, pretty straightforward, wasn't. And so they were at a point in time when they couldn't really readily identify that it was in fact Bin Laden, but I guess
While he was alive?
well, like hey, we think we may have
Sights
on
yeah,
him,
yeah,
on Bin
sure.
Laden,
Okay.
So Obama's like, let's do it. I think a few other people in the room, maybe Hillary, let's do it. Biden said, this. Because we don't know, this may not be politically viable. Something along those lines.
Because we don't know if it's a positive ID, it may not
he
be politically
didn't want
viable.
to kill
Bin Laden
him or
because he
or
wasn't
this
sure
person.
that it was him.
It was the right move. But to me, it was interesting that his first thought was politics.
It's
like, how's this
look
gonna
how long
look?
he's been.
It's not that if it's the right decision. It's
no,
how
it's
it's
about
gonna
how.
look.
What's the yep?
Because that's what politics is, right? It's like how it looks.
I mean, that's sadly, it's not about the legislation and representation. No, it's all about how it looks. That's why we get a Pelosi and Kwanzaa gear. That's why we get and now I've seen kids used on both sides. Definitely more so on the left. I've caved in. I've stopped defending that. But okay, so but
There might be a video
as a
here,
result,
let me see.
okay.
Maybe.
And then
I lied, there isn't.
I'd be interested about what Candace Owens had to say. Was it in defense of, or it sounds like more like, no, listen, Trump base, he only said this because.
Well, in keeping with the theme that everything's kind of backwards, because like all of a sudden Trump's like, I really can't criticize this guy. This guy's pretty cool. And like Biden's like, hey, thanks to the Trump administration. Like, wait, when you guys get along,
Get a room, guys.
yeah. So when you guys start smitten, something doesn't seem right. Okay. You guys are,
Oh, don't make me paranoid. I am still very firm. I'm very firm. I'm a firm believer that Trump is anti-establishment. But now he's cozying up, or maybe he just said a nice thing. We can't get media and be sensationalists. That's what the fucking media does.
But
look at their coverage.
Right, exactly. And normally the two can't stand each other, right? And so now they're like, hey, guess what? I can't criticize this guy. He's actually kind of cool. I kind of like him. Now they're teamed up. Used to criticize, now they're teamed up. Now the former team is on the criticizing side. You brought up Candace Owens.
Yes.
Candace Owens, at one point, heavily Trump.
Uh-huh.
She just has him on her podcast, I believe.
She had Trump on her podcast?
She had Trump on her podcast.
Holy shit, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, exactly. Because, listen, I'm not racist. Okay? I'll go on your podcast.
Yeah, word. Yeah.
Except if you're a black Democrat, I'm not going on your podcast.
Yeah, that sounds plausible. Nah.
It just sounds like the world we live in which one side cannot go on the other side's show.
And totally unrelated to our topics, though, I learned Marjorie Green Taylor got completely censored, and people are applauding that. And I just want to point out, for the sake of consistency, don't fucking give applause when big companies silence your opposition, you fucking
Who
morons.
cares about big companies? It's when the big companies that have access to government agencies that do work for the government, that are essentially working with the government.
Pick and choose, cherry pick.
Be mad when they try to silence and prop up said people.
Yeah, and that's all I'm asking for. I see people like, woohoo, it's about time. It's just a different perspective. Hate it all you want, but don't champion censorship, you fucking cucks. So, all right, what you got, Candace?
This is where I finally see your point about Candace Owens. Because here was an opportunity, okay, that's actually where I'll stop. Here was an opportunity.
Don't you want to give her a big old smack on the lips like
dude, listen, I could care less about her, but
Kiss a bull.
it was eye-opening to see how she handled some of the backlash. Like, hey, so on her podcast, Trump said, hey, vaccines are fine.
Oh boy.
He said vaccines are fine.
All right.
Which we all kind of knew because Trump isn't anti-vaccine, he's anti-mandate. He's like,
yes,
you
that's
do what you want.
Important distinction.
It is very important.
Although, I mean, I'm telling you, with all the push, bro, I'm getting to a point where I'm just entirely not pleased with the fucking vaccine as is. With the podcast, Joe Rogan, and the guy with the mRNA.
Did you listen to Robert Malone's podcast?
Not yet, my man. Just 2 clips.
You need to.
And
of course, our science friend is like, oh, this guy, but he still hasn't said a word to me about like why he's like this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a call out, homie, brother.
It's just,
I respect you, but come on, that guy, who is far smarter than you and wrote the fucking data to help bring us where we are, has got some shit to say. What you got? All right, so whoa, Jesus, is she alive?
yeah. So here's some of that Candace Owens clip, real quick.
Blink twice if you're horny.
Heyo.
No idea I was trending until probably 2
She blinked twice. She wants me.
Obviously, the left is making something out of the interview that just frankly that never happened. Like, Trump and I never had a disagreement. I asked him questions, he answered them. And so they're referring to this one moment where he just literally said that the vaccines are life-saving and no one's dying from the vaccines.
Whoa.
That's his stance. I mean, what do you want me to say? That is what Trump believes. But anyways, a lot of people have been messaging me, asking me. I just want to answer the Trump thing very quickly. A lot of people think that he's been corrupted by Big Pharma, or that, obviously you've never seen the left write anything good about him. I mean, when people like the McCains and like The Guardian and all of these left-leaning publications are hailing him, then you really understand that something evil is going on. I mean, like, this should make you dig your heels in even further that something is up, because they have never said anything good about him. They've been telling you he's a domestic terrorist, a racist, a homophobe. He doesn't deserve to have a platform, doesn't deserve to speak, and suddenly they're trumpeting everything that he says, and he's not even allowed to say it on social media. So that should really let you know that something is amiss. But a lot of people are thinking too deep into his stance in terms of like sort of believing that Trump has like sold out, or that Trump is a part of the big pharma syndicate. And my honest assessment is that he just genuinely believes that the vaccines are good. And he believes that because he comes from a generation, like, people, you oftentimes forget like how old Trump is. He comes from a generation, I've seen other people that are older have the exact same perspective. Like, they came from a time before TV, before internet, before being able to conduct their independent research, and everything that they read in a newspaper that was pitched to them, they believed that was a reality. And one of those things was, this push for vaccines and believing that people were going to die without vaccines.
She's making a generational thing?
She did make it.
Is she backpedaling? Is she trying to like tread the waters and make them safer for her base?
I don't think she's backpedaling. She's just
Or she's trying
twisting
to
it in a way to where it's just like, hey, this is Trump's old.
That it's not as salacious as people are making it, like that he's, because that's pretty far stretch to go. He's corrupted now. I mean,
I am so done with vaccine talk. You know what I mean? Like, and from the beginning, you'll hear me say, do what you want.
Yeah, talk to your doctor.
Talk to your doctor, but who cares? Do what you want. If you feel you have the antibodies from a previous, do what you want. If you feel you need the vaccine, do what you want. Do what you want through a doctor.
Don't
but
force me. And by God,
why is that so difficult for people to understand?
I am a grown man that has the Cartoon Network.
You're a grown man?
Sometimes. All right, like at night.
I'm a grown man.
I let Adult Swim play. All right, we all know that's when the Cartoon Network
play with what?
Plays like, more adult content like Rick and Morty. So I'll wake up and it's still playing, and it's like playing kid shit. But 6 fucking times I saw that Big Bird. Did you know Big Bird has a mother? And they made I've noticed this generation.
What? How gross, dude.
Look, this
what
generation.
What a freak, bro. Who has a mother?
They've taken every single adult character and reverted them back to children. Like, I'm convinced they're just trying to soften everything. Pussifying. So, Big Bird, 6 times I got to see him with his bandage around his little birdie arm, and his mom saying,
this her, Kermit?
close.
Yeah.
No, he's like,
It's her.
and it's Big Bird's
He's like
mom.
Todd Berry. Hey.
Big Bert's mom saying like, "Oh, I had Big Bird get the vaccine because
Who's
it's so
Big Bert?
important." Big Bert. I'm
She
saying it
said
right.
Big Bert.
Big Bert. Right?
The Big Bird.
Shut up, you stoner. All right.
That's
so
Big Bird.
Big Bird. Hell yeah. All right.
I'm here to have
so
some fun
they
with
made,
you.
They made Big Bird a fucking kid, and he's like, "Yeah, I had to get the vaccine so I could play with my friends again because I care about everybody."
I'm
And,
contagious.
like, so just the push, bro. That's what's got me so fucking skeptical. This massive push to make me get something that hasn't proven to be effective whatsoever. And now it's no longer 0.3 or 0.89% chance of hospitalization. It's 1%. Oh, shit.
Well, what's even crazier is
and 8 boosters or whatever. We got people defending. 8 fucking shots. Ooh, jab me harder, baby daddy Fauci.
jab me harder, science.
Fuck. Oh,
and
yeah. the
and
embodiment.
dude, I try my hardest to not come across like I am. Like I look at people who get vaccines like they look at people who don't get vaccines. Like, you know, somebody who
I just went through that today.
somebody who I know, you know, it, like was kind of happy to hear that like so this place was like, "Hey, guess what? Vaccinated people can't come." I'm like, "That's dumb too." And they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like,
Is it who I think it is? Or
What
is
do
it
you-
one of them?
I don't know, but I'll tell you after.
Okay.
But I'm like, what do you mean? Like that's is like it's not. It's it looks just as bad. You're like
You're ostracizing.
maybe there was one of those vax people who didn't care about unvaxxed people. Now they do because of a move like that. You know, like you can't fight fire with fire like this, and it's just gonna further divide things. But
There's no shortage of it. No shortage of it, man. It's a day in, day out fucking. Like me as an unvaccinated person, I hate that there's these specific individuals that I work with that shame me. But I'm like, you know, stop. It doesn't work. This is old. We're moving on.
guess what happened?
I
Remember
burped.
when I told you? I think it was the last show that one of my favorite things to do on Christmas Eve was to go to the Borsic Christmas Eve party or the Powers Christmas Eve party.
Yeah.
And then I told you that this year it was at the Powers house and that this year the Powers requested that only vaccinated people come.
Right.
And did I tell you what I had hoped for Christmas?
That everybody. Yeah. Did it come true?
A Christmas miracle happened.
Did COVID Santa come around?
It did.
Oh, joy.
Yes, and it spread the vid all around the people who were
Vaccinated.
yes.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. I mean, come on. Look at everybody that's vaccinated and boosted. They're still getting sick. Which celebrity just... Jimmy Fallon?
Jimmy Fallon.
Fucking got his boosters. He's got his fucking shots, and he's sick. Like, why is it crazy for me to say I'm not comfortable with the vaccine? It's not even FDA approved. You know, there's like one ingredient, but it doesn't cover the whole safety net of what FDA fucking approval gives you.
I'll say it again. I think you should be comfortable with it. I think like with it. But I think if you think you have some comorbidities, you have some issues, like where is this idea that you can't be like cautious? I'm so confused about this. Like there's not promoting hesitancy. It's just like cautious.
And the data that they're supporting, like the 1%.
Listen to that Rogan Robert Malone podcast.
Absolutely intense.
If you have COVID, this is one of the studies he said. If you had already gotten COVID,
you're good.
And then you take the vaccine, you have a higher probability of having a vaccine reaction than somebody who has not had COVID and gets the vaccine.
Tell the people in the back who that
They
man
don't talk
is,
about that. Yeah, Dr. Robert Malone.
who was responsible for a lot of the research.
The first 6 mRNA vaccines.
So and of course the media, the powers that be, the elite, everybody with their invested interest, big pharma, are downplaying, ignoring, and vilifying, and it's just in fucking sane.
Well,
What do you got?
Robert Malone goes on to say in that Rogan interview, I highly suggest watching it. He also talks about mass formation psychosis. And if you look at it this time, the media caught on to that. We watched the Peter McCullough one when he talked about it. Remember that?
Yes.
Well,
very well.
Robert Malone talked about it just as much. And like the media was trying to do their own kind of like.
Both of these very, very intelligent scientists were talking about mass psychosis.
Mass formation psychosis, where like this is not necessarily a nefarious thing, but it's just like this, I'm power blind, I know right, and even if I'm wrong, I'm not going to concede, and that kind of carries over to other things like, you know, ivermectin and hydrochloroquine. They were made, not made, but it
a drug that won a very prestigious award for one.
And that's widely accepted, widely used,
correct.
Widely safe, approved for as a miracle drug for other things.
You know the game. Deviate from the path of the vaccine is the only solution, and you run into problems.
It was made so you couldn't use it in the hospital.
Right.
And it was made, the only time it was used was at a point when it was too late. As early treatment, there is many things that are saying the opposite to what Merck was trying to say about their own drug ivermectin, which now Merck has a new drug out there that they can make money off of. You know, now Pfizer has a pill out there that they can make money off of. They're making money off these vaxes. Like,
this is not
I'm so
because
confused.
they care about our well-being. It's not because they want the world to go back to normal. It's because they want to profiteer off of everything. Everything they've done, every little strategic move. Yes, I'll go as far as saying there's some conspiracy involved because the shit is just too fucking strange. These people just want to make sure they get the maximum profits from all of this. People lost their livelihoods they can't say for nothing because some rich fucker is just, and fuck the Sackler family, just randomly. Fuck the Sackler family, fuck Purdue, and fuck Big Pharma. Check out Purdue and the Sackler family if you want to see just how evil they are. These are people that championed the opioid epidemic that has killed my friends. They're the same people we're entrusting to get us vaccinated. So, you know, fucking, you've heard it already.
And now we have to know, you know, so the Omicron person, allegedly, we can't, the doctor doesn't know. You can't know if they died from COVID-19 Omicron but they know they at least died with COVID-19 Omicron, and that's what's, you know, sparks.
So wait, they didn't die of
here. Just listen,
Omicron, but they died. They didn't die of it, but they died from it.
Okay, just listen to this.
Yeah,
okay?
There's some language I'm confused with. We can't confirm that the patient died from COVID. Okay, that's pretty final. Can't confirm.
Yeah, no, there's nothing else you can do. So listen to this.
COVID, but we can say that he was Omicron positive at the time of his death.
So he died with COVID, but you can't say that he died from COVID.
Correct.
Texas confirmed the first death from Omicron here in the U.S.
Excuse me?
The U.S. has now confirmed its first death from Omicron.
Death as COVID surges are surging.
Our first Omicron-related death.
Tell me that pandering fear.
Known death from Omicron.
First confirmed death from the Omicron variant.
The U.S. has also now confirmed its first known death from the
Omicron
variant.
Country, my country.
The first known death from Omicron.
We have to kill the media.
To have died of Omicron in the U.S.
We've just confirmed the first death in the United States due to the Omicron
we
variant.
We have to topple the media. We have to.
First death due to the Omicron variant.
Death from the Omicron variant in the U.S.
The media is the strong arm of lobbyists.
It is very possible. There have been other deaths.
Be afraid. Be afraid.
The U.S. has reported its
unsubstantiated data being reported.
Dude, it goes on. It just keeps going. That's what they reported.
It just, oh my God. The pander is to fear, and the goal is to invest that fear into each and every one of us, so we seek their almighty fucking subsidized pharmaceuticals paid for by us in one shape or form.
So
fuck this system.
This was going around. You know what's crazy too?
I'm getting more and more radical by the day, brother.
A lot of people,
we got to burn these buildings,
ended up getting COVID.
Some say that we're about to experience a viral blizzard.
A viral blizzard? Whoa!
Viral blizzard.
As the country braces for a viral blizzard.
What is this buzzword? They're trying to make this a thing.
The country is facing a viral blizzard.
A COVID
I will
viral
shoot you in the
blizzard.
mouth if you say that in front of me.
A blizzard is about to hit the U.S.
One infectious disease expert saying a, quote, viral blizzard.
They're all going off the same script.
we're really just about to experience a viral blizzard.
Shut
We've heard infectious disease experts.
So viral blizzard. So what's funny is everyone
What'd
was
you
just
say?
recommended to get their booster shot.
Yeah, the
And-
eighth one. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, everybody's getting sick around the holidays.
How strange.
Right, and that's what happens. And I'm not saying it's just convenient timing. You're gonna get a lower immune system when you get your booster. Some people feel
You're
ill.
not saying it, but I'm gonna fucking say it.
Can you say, "Well, I take a piss because I got pissed so bad"?
Ah, you fucking.
I'm sorry.
Go.
Come on,
I
you
will
can do it,
go
bro.
on. I got you.
You can do it.
I'll take this moment to thank those of you that I see right quick. Brian, I just or is it Bran? If I recall correctly, you are on the left, and if I misspeak or say anything false, I do apologize. But I just want to, double down on the fact that everybody's opinions and voices are welcome. That page, stuck in the middle voice of the people, I don't want it to be a reflection of what this show is about. And by the way, I have spoken to CanCon, and he has agreed to come on. I did explain to him that I'm losing patience to hit our milestone. No fault of all of you lovely and loyal people that we would die for. And aside from that, we have another guest, and that shit needs to happen. We're in the fucking new year. So massive thanks to all Indy, as always. Can we coin AOC paste? I want to know what that is. Unspecified V agent. Kimmy, stop sneaking in here. Ricardo, my brother from another mother. And TZ Canadian. What's up in Canada? Huh? Are you still getting arrested for saying the incorrect pronouns? Is that a thing? Let's see. Is there anything in turf news for me? I saw a funny picture the other day. It was a meme of 4 lovely blonde-looking women, and it said, "Women are breaking all-time high records," and then you scroll down, and you could see they're packing some junk. I don't know why I'm describing memes, but this is what happens when I get left by the co-host. He's the side B, and I'm side A. Let's see, Christina. By the way, I will be announcing and rescue. Yes, man. Please feel free to reach out. Let me know when you're going live. I still have not fixed the issues, the technical issues at my own little mini studio, but that will be rectified. That will be. What are you knocking over now?
Nothing.
Knocking over.
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay. All right. Eddie James. Big chap.
Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, man. What's up, bro? I got you. Got your back,
I had
cuz.
to pee. So bad.
Period.
That's these live shows,
Yeah.
Where did we leave off? Okay, yeah, viral blizzard. Everybody got Omicron. Oh. Go and get yourself tested because I have AIDS.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess drinking your blood that day was regrettable then.
I didn't know. I was being cocky and I was like, I don't got AIDS. I never once. Then that night I slept. I had the dream. I was like, oh yeah, I did. I believe you say shore. I shore the needle with the older homeless gentleman.
What happened between you and the bathroom?
Shored the needle.
Yeah. Did somebody accost you in the bathroom? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I just need to say that if we don't get 27 likes before we go off,
we quit.
We
quit.
I'm being told I will be murdered.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, by me.
it'd be cool if we just got 26. Let me play this for you. Sorry.
Do something. Entertain me, monkey. Wait, oh shit. That was insensitive.
Dude.
I mean, dance, my rag doll. Yeah.
It'd be even better if I was like, wah, and I started. So
But you just kinda
let's
did.
do. You know what? We can't go right into that real quick. Let me play the Jan segment from COVID, and then we'll get into our sign language thing.
Ooh, racist sign language.
Yeah, we couldn't do the whole, sound, then into that,
What
because
does
that
that
would
say?
just wouldn't be proper. But listen to this. So remember when I told you like this person is on point, but they're using the whole, Democratic kids talking point to make a point. So it's like there, but it's almost not. So this is regarding COVID.
My toe hurts.
This was on Face the Nation. and this is called TOVID. It was because your toe hurts. It was on Face the Nation, and this lady says this was the most important news story that wasn't spoken about.
She's got a strong jaw. Look at her. She does.
Interesting.
She does.
Interesting.
It could probably fit 2
write that down.
cans.
Lady in red has a strong jaw.
Strong jaw. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Superman-esque.
Very yes.
Well, I want to get to underreported stories as well. Jan?
Oh, for me, I mean, my kids
Listen
hear
to
me
this.
rant about this every day, so I may as well tell you guys. It's the crushing impact that our COVID policies have had on young kids and children.
Okay, so now just replace young kids and children with everyone.
Okay.
By far, the least serious risk for serious illness. But I mean, even teenagers, a healthy teenager has a 1 in a million chance of getting and dying from COVID, which is way lower than, dying in a car wreck on a road trip. But they have suffered and sacrificed the most, especially kids in underrepresented, at-risk communities. And now we have the Surgeon General saying there's a mental health crisis among our kids. The risk of suicide attempts among girls now up 51% this year. Black kids nearly twice as likely as white kids to die by suicide. I mean, school closures, lockdowns, cancellation of sports. You couldn't even go on a playground in the D.C. area without cops scurrying, shooing the kids off. Tremendous negative impact on kids, and it's been an afterthought. Yeah. It's hurt their dreams, their future, learning loss, risk of abuse,
humanity,
their mental health, and now with our knowledge, our vaccines, if our policies don't reflect a more measured and reasonable approach for our children,
everyone,
they will be paying for our generation's decisions the rest of their lives.
What about old people? What about Betty White? Like, no offense, but I don't think the vaccine did her in, but she was happy and healthy, and she didn't do jack shit.
Wait, did she take a fucking
3 days before she got the booster shot?
No fucking way.
I don't think that was it. I don't think that was it.
I'm just saying, I didn't know that, so you're just gonna add.
I think
give me the tinfoil.
Close to 2 years of not doing anything, staying locked in your house, not being able to go outside, get fresh air, walk around. Dude, as an old person, that is paramount. You don't understand. As an old person, walking around
getting
is
the
paramount.
fuck outside.
The blood flowing outside, inside, walking the fuck around. When you're inside, you don't feel like walking around. You're not gonna do paces in your house. Not many people have that discipline because they haven't been to jail or prison.
Been there. I learned this, and this might sound cliche or just like not news to you, but I have learned the hard way that motivation doesn't just come by amping yourself up. You take action first, then you get motivated. That's what I've noticed for myself.
Yep. By the way, Cliche is my porn name, Steve Cliche.
Oh, Steve Cliche.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
Also, all right, so this reminds me, and I don't know if you had this in mind already, but didn't a New York governor say something? Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get to the BASL, but this is a perfect thing to get to because it is just
BDSM.
It'll get us there.
All right.
It'll get us there just like it'll get us off.
Oh yeah.
Ugh, sorry, that was a cheap one.
Nah, never.
Let's see. I gotta find it. Give me a sec.
We'll
here.
sell out quick. getting off, getting on.
Let's see. Hang on a second.
Okay, so I'll do the stalling. Hey
Got
guys,
it.
why'd the chicken cross the road?
I guess it's up on that screen. I didn't want it up on that screen. I want it up on this screen.
You want me to just read it?
No, we got to put it up, man. We're a visual show, man. It's for the people to see.
Oh my dear God! So that's the headline in itself.
Well, this is one of two. So this is not even the worst to me. To me, this is not the worst.
This is not the okay.
The New York governor declares racism a public health emergency. Yeah, this is not the first time we've seen that.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Actually,
it's very familiar. And there she is declaring said emergency. Careful, it's out there.
Hate has no home here. Good job. Okay.
Well, yeah.
We are New York.
Way to say something original, you piece of shit.
Uh-huh.
So,
But from what I understand, this next one is a fucking
here's the doozy.
Double whammy.
Here's the doozy.
Whammy.
Woozy. Yeah. So Oral antiviral treatment is authorized for patients who meet the following criteria. This is the eligibility. The very last one. Go ahead and read that.
Okay. Non-white.
No, go ahead.
No, okay. Have a medical condition or other factors that increase their risk for severe illness,
such as
non-white race or Hispanic Latino ethnicity should be considered a risk factor, as long-standing systemic health and social inequities have contributed to an increased risk of severe illness and death from COVID-19. Wait a minute. Are they saying white people not welcome to get treated?
Can I get these antivirals? Can I see your skin? I mean, you're looking at it. Oh, you're white? Yeah. No. Man, I can't.
What the fucking what?
May I get the antiviral? May I see your skin? Is that Latino? See. Yeah, yep. Come on in, man.
This is why I'm broken with the whole democratic whatever. I'm just progressive by policy. This broke me a little bit. This blue state bullshit that this kind of shit where it's running amok in California, New York, and all the fucking places, Portland, Oregon, where this shit is out of control. There's what is it that makes your fucking race a condition of being treated? If this is such a fucking dangerous illness, why in the fuck would you make it less available to anybody because of their skin color? Are you they're literally trying to manifest racism in everywhere you go. Are these the same people that want CRT taught? Because seeing shit like this are reasons why I just don't trust the establishment with anything. Not educating our children or fucking treating us to. If you're white, you can't get seen. Non-white or Hispanic Latino ethnicity should be considered a risk factor because the systemic racism, of course.
Yeah.
My head is a little broken.
I mean, so I'm not offended.
I'm outraged. I'm
outraged for the fun of it, right? This is bad,
the ridiculousness is what's hitting home the most. But this is fucking ridiculous.
Those words saying that, I'm not I can't act as if this has an effect on me, as if some other serious things have effect on other people.
You're not going ruined my day.
Right.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's we don't want the segregation part, right? I think
wasn't that always a goal to break segregation? They're literally trying to introduce it, and now they're using the fucking channel of science to help. That's called eugenics.
Yeah, but it's the same science who's trying to tell you you just be who you want now. Your gender, you're a woman, man.
Yep.
You enjoy being a woman, man.
Well, yeah, woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're a man woman. That's fine. Be a man woman.
Yeah. And I'm asexual.
Science says it's kosher.
Yep. That's yep. And Fauci is the embodiment of science as well.
Science starts to use religious terms. Dude, you can totally resurrect that. That's totally fun. It's what are you doing? Why are you doing that? I thought you're supposed to be separate. Dude, we are separate, man, but sometimes you got to rise on the third day and fucking shake it off. You know what I mean?
I like the Jesus speech there.
Yeah.
You want to get to the BSL real quick and then a couple vidyas?
Yeah. I was stalling.
What's up, God is awesome. I usually I don't refrain from saying your name. I love your name. I see you shortened it though. No, you didn't. God is awesome. 7. God bless America. Yep, you have no qualms about having a very astute, impressive name.
By the way,
yes, indeed.
I don't want to ruin topics for tomorrow, but I don't think we can really harp on this too long. But there is 2 new things to look out for.
How'd you know I played the harp?
Because you're a man of my dreams.
Where's that coming from? Okay, I guess
it goes back and does the dream sound effect.
Okay. No,
yeah,
I'm giving it to you.
Sounds like you're really trying to take it from me, not give it. You're trying to take it from me, make it seem like it was really a stretch when it wasn't. But I will show you a stretch, and that is Flu-Rona. So we're talking about COVID just real quick. Watch out for Flu-Rona.
Israel reports first case of rare double infection of COVID and influenza.
Yep, I got the flu and I got the Rona.
So now they want you, if you have the flu, you need to be afraid that you have COVID, which I think would be a natural reaction. Am I right or wrong in that assumption? If you have the flu, would you not think it's natural in the age of COVID that you're, oh my God, I might have COVID?
I want to know, like, how do they know?
I mean, yeah.
You got a flu and a Rona test? Because I thought a coronavirus was a cold, you motherfucker.
Dude.
What's going on here?
How can we just simply stand by a trust the science slogan?
Hey, there's a flu Rona coming, so watch out, flu Rona. It's gonna get you.
They just have a pitchman just saying flu Rona, stick it on the chart.
Yeah, just like, exactly. And then,
the blizzard, COVID blizzard, stick it on the chart.
There's a blizzard coming because you're gonna get flu Rona.
Ooh.
But then you see you have people in Europe who are like, what is this flu Rona? We don't care about this flu Rona. Bonjour. We do what we want, you see? And then come to find out, France, they got something new. They got an IHU.
An IHU?
That's not an IOU. Like, I'm going to owe you COVID. This is an IHU, like, so I hate you.
We have another variant.
We have another variant coming up.
We have
France.
COVID, the flu Rona. We have Moronacron, as CanCon says, and IHU. Am I missing any? How about
Omaflu IHU Cron?
All right.
Fuck it, dude. We got a new one now.
And then the Eli Rona vid and the stuck in the middle vid. Right. Okay.
Isn't this just like exhausting now?
Yes, quite a bit. What good is the vaccines doing if they keep mutating? And is it that much of a conspiracy for me to speculate that the vaccines are helping mutate shit?
I can't wait until
I can't wait till 55 years pass and they tell us what the fuck was in the vaccine.
That, and I can't wait till COVID is like the flu, and they're like, just fuck off, okay? Just if you want to get it, get it. If you don't, just go fuck yourself, okay?
I will live for that day.
Yeah, I can't wait till I can't wait till they care so little that they're not telling us anything about it.
Like, oh look, it's 6
what
new
do they tell us
variants.
about the flu now? They're like, hey, you want to get the shot? And we're like, what shot? They're like, yeah, it doesn't matter.
I don't know. Whatever. The one with the needle.
You're fine. You're fine. And soon, just give it a few years. We'll be doing that with COVID. Like, hey, there's the new COVID out. I'm like, what the fuck is that, dude? We got fucking bird foot face flu.
Yeah.
We're concerned about bird foot face flu. COVID is no more.
Thing of the past, man. You live in the past.
There's the variant MH3000 out.
You mean the one where I have a 1% chance of being hospitalized?
Like,
holy shit! No, we're good. Fuck off.
By that point, a virus wants to do this, not die. So guess what? If I kill you quick enough to where you can't give it to somebody else, I don't want that. I'm not me as a virus. We're not going to have a long relationship.
Yeah.
I want to be around. I'm a sticking man. I'm a relationship virus.
You're like the Mucinex thing.
Yeah.
That little green gob that wants to get spread.
Barely going to kill you.
Yeah.
Omicron. You.
Right. Yeah.
Get a little bit of cold.
I'm going to keep you alive long enough so I can spread.
Tell you how much I love you, but then one day you're going to wake up, I'm going to be gone.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? On to the next.
And
it's Omicron.
We had a beautiful thing, though.
We did.
Fuck all this shit, dude.
Flu Rona.
Is there anything that's worth mentioning about whatever the fuck I hate you is?
No, there's not. It's
just
IHU,
another fucking variant. Well, fan-fucking-tastic.
I tell you what IHU doesn't do, shave its armpits.
Oh, because it's France.
Because it's France, yeah.
See what you did there.
It smokes cigarettes.
IHU, the virus, smokes cigarettes?
IHU.
Ah. And it gives you a French accent.
It is from France.
It makes you promiscuous and perhaps polyamorous and
hate Americans.
Bisexual. And yes,
these are the freedom fries.
And then you crave baguettes. If you crave a baguette, please call 911 right now. If you are craving a baguette,
Eli craves a baguette, but you spell that one with an F.
Oh, this motherfucker. Oh, and are we gonna get to the BDSL?
Let's get to that now before it gets too late.
Because it's already too late. We're all dead from Flurona.
Yeah.
My Flurona. I'm giving that to TZ Canadian.
Oh, I'm the
My
one.
Flurona.
One.
Fluved. I can spell.
My, wow. Doom, 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 dang, doom, doom.
How could you?
My Flurona. Doom, 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 doom,
I wish I knew more of the words to that song.
Oh, I'm the second one. Coming over to the beat.
Welcome to terrible 80s classics in the form of modern day viruses. Here with Josh at Stuck at Night.
That song does get me going, but what am I looking for again?
Racist sign language, bro. It's a thing.
Got it.
So talking about division and don't serve white people like with cures and stuff because systemic racism. Now apparently, shall I announce it before we pull it up?
Do it.
All right, guess what, guys? We know there's a black national anthem. This is not to say that we think that's a bad thing. I mean, I think it's kind of pointless. But there's black sign language. So
I had no idea.
So now, like when some of my black friends, yes, I have black friends, say like I hate it when people say I sound white because I talk proper. Well, guess what? Now you can do this. Or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm doing a disservice. And they'll be like, you are signing so white right now.
I mean, no disrespect by this, too, by the way.
No, not at all.
This was on New Year's, I believe. I stumbled across this.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were having a problem.
No, so the black sign language community.
If I knew they were having a problem, I would look at the white guy and been like,
yeah, and been like,
stop it. I can speak flavor. I would have poured salt on all my words.
Yeah.
I would show them I got salt. I poured a little adobo on all my words.
We are. I'm looking at some of the comments.
Adobo on all my words.
I'm not with you. I understand what salt is.
I didn't know if you heard it or not. Okay. That's all.
All right. So, Black American Sign Language is enduring legacy. Like, did they just invent it, or this has been a thing? Holy fuck, it's been a thing.
Here's the first one. Well, apparently it has.
What the how am I today years old, man?
Yeah, me too. I just thought sign language was sign language.
I did too. I didn't think you could put a twang on it.
I didn't know that, and I feel kind of racist now for thinking that.
Hey,
is
Sarah,
that bad?
Sarah, welcome.
Another challenge, integration. Black and white deaf students were finally sharing classrooms, but not a common language. Black American Sign Language was different from American Sign Language. In order to survive, Carolyn had to learn the white way.
Damn!
Telling me white is right.
Whoa.
Yep.
What bullshit. She got to learn the white way.
Well, she just said, are you telling me?
White way, dude. Fuck white.
Did you hear the opening statement? So you're telling me white is right? And she said, yep.
Yeah. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, for sure, brother, man. For sure.
The white way. I remember you telling me white is right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. White is right.
Jesus.
That's what I thought. That was what was prevalent. That was the thinking. So I learned that.
It's a little too white,
I learned
lady.
how to sign that way, and I actually put to the side the way I knew to communicate, to sign. And my
Many dicks.
black friends would say,
see the same
"You're signing different, Carolyn." And you're signing like you're white. And I remember not liking that. I wanted to keep my way, my black way of
White's not
communicating.
cool.
Yeah. Carolyn, you're signing like you're white.
Yeah, you gotta. How do you like black sign? How do you add some black twang on some sign language? That is that it?
Yeah, white.
Looks
white,
like you're using a shake weight,
white,
bro. Looks like you're sucking two dicks right
white,
now.
Yeah, but with a black.
BBC, huh?
It's one big.
Okay,
White,
okay.
Black.
Okay, so white is two small dicks, and black is one large.
One big dick, yeah.
Oh, I'm glad we're figuring this out here.
Twang, you gotta add the twang.
This is like National Geographic shit, bro. We're really
Is
evolving.
that racist?
Nothing we do
You
is
mean
ever
with
racist.
with the
What?
plates and
the plates?
the extended necks?
Oh, that? I mean, that's badass is what that is. There's
Hell
nothing
yeah.
racist about that.
I feel like that would solve all my neck issues.
Definitely.
Let's keep playing this.
Yeah, let's do that.
I would sign, and she did. Voted most ambitious. This on.
Oh yeah, so there's a part 2. Hang on.
Hello, brand new name, Nisi Tribe. Oh, well, I've seen you before, but welcome. Yes, this is an actual thing, dude. No joke.
Okay, we're gonna go part 2. Yeah, I had to record this from the TV because I couldn't find it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere, so I had to like rewind it
All right,
real quick
so
and film
I'm
it.
gonna try to emulate
The way
every. I want to speak
I
black.
wanted to keep my way, my black way of communicating, the way I would sign. And she did. Voted most ambitious. This honor student conquered communication through code switching. So when I was with white people, I would sign that way.
Oh.
And when I was with black people,
Oh, that's so the black is when
Yeah.
you're groovy.
When I was with white people, I'd sign like this.
Like this. Like. Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
with black people, I'd sound like this.
See,
Y'all fucking suck, y'all white bitches.
Fuck yeah.
You know what?
Karen.
And in that moment, I'd be like, yeah, if we're sitting there going, like, you know, we're kind of like slow clapping.
I'm just kind of getting a kick.
What'd
out
you
of it.
just say? I'm very excited right now.
And then when you talk to,
You just touched my penis.
I don't think that there's that many claps involved in sign language, Josh.
But a black person would be like,
Oh shit, bro.
I'm fucking, we're good to go. Boom, boom, boom.
No, I think if we had black representation here, this would be the black sign language for you. Okay.
Why?
I don't know. You just went with your little tangent
Yeah,
and
I
all
mean, yeah,
signs.
like, let me, boom, boom, boom. You know, they were like, let me
You do
touch
that,
that.
in private. All right. So this lady's about to take a dick.
You just don't know how to speak BASL. That's fine.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to learn.
I'll teach you.
Oh, that felt so free to me. It felt good to just communicate. You know, that was who I was. That was my culture. That
Yo,
was my identity.
Can you imagine this? I was like, yo, man, you know, I'm
learning here.
I learned I had to learn white sign language. I had to learn black sign language.
Damn.
But the black sign language is fantastic and all, but man, when I did that white sign language, it just felt so good. It felt so freeing. Like I was just like,
I can't envision.
I love white sign language.
I can't envision anybody like having that experience.
No.
But apparently, there's a black community demographic that felt liberated in doing black sign language,
which I'm fine with. But
I gotta just do more homework on this.
I'm just saying, imagine a white person trying to get away with saying the same thing. Like, you know. I did both, but
exactly.
Man, that white sign language is just
pointing
good.
out a double standard is very important here. Oh yeah, I felt like I really discovered a part of myself, and then I do want to. Well, I gotta be, that.
Careful,
thing.
careful.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
That thing.
But why would they do that? Because not every white person who likes to be white is racist.
What? Excuse me?
Just kidding. Trick question. They all are. Duh.
This guy.
All part of Dr. McCaskill's new
Black
book,
ASL, the hidden
her new
treasure.
role as founding director of Gallaudet's first ever Center for Black Deaf Studies.
You think?
My grandma,
You know,
your grandma.
I guess we can't ask that.
that.
Center for Black Deaf Studies.
Wow. Yeah.
How many people died? Okay, and there's one more.
How many people died?
Yeah, Black Deaf Studies.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Nothing. I just felt like calling out to my Lord and Savior.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. Here's
Look at
where
that
she's gonna let us know.
White ass bitch using them white ass signs.
Here's some sign language that we could each take home.
Okay.
To differentiate white with black.
Okay.
Have some fun.
Because in life, just like in voice, we want to make sure we know that there's a difference between white and black.
Definitely.
Yeah, and Spanish and all the other races. Each race is different.
White,
separate.
Spanish. White, Spanish.
You're damn right.
And Jewish.
The front side's the white side, the back side's the black side.
Yeah, man.
Have some fun. Show me some signs in ASL and BASL.
She goes like
You're
this.
white. You can't use BSL.
She goes like
This
this.
would be an ASL.
Here's hello in white, and then here's hello in black. she
She's
throws
gonna do
up
some
gang
intricate.
signs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting nervous for no good reason, but okay.
Dude, white people don't got gang
She
signs.
wouldn't-
Get out of here.
They have the
Stop it.
the thing where I thought it meant A-OK, but you know.
That's not a real thing. That's not a real thing. You can't be afraid to throw the okay.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
look
that's not a real thing.
Look what has happened to us.
ASL.
She's like, honky.
So this would be an ASL.
Your jive.
I would say stop playing. Stop playing. In B, ASL.
Ooh, more aggressive.
Oh, damn! Look at that!
You're tripping.
Her protege, football star, and Black Student Union leader, Jason
I couldn't tell he was
Smith,
black.
by her side.
Couldn't tell.
Show me some of your favorite signs
And
in
BS. BASL.
He just reaches across the table and slaps her.
That's nice. Oh yeah, that's a sign we can all.
That's one called.
embrace.
That's called bitch. Shut the fuck up.
That's called the pimp daddy smack.
Yeah.
5 across the eye. So just that is okay.
That right there is premeditated murder.
Nice car. But we fuck up that. Ooh, that thing tight.
You gotta add
See?
all that. That's a lot to take in.
That was pretty cool.
Woo.
I like that. I respect that.
We can keep that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, no. We can't keep that.
Oh.
He keeps that. Like that's his. Like we whites get like,
But
hey, that's cool.
We
Whatever.
just,
We get like
a white person's woo would be like.
I feel like all white people get is the shaking surfer thing. Woogity, woogity.
Woogity, yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? That's good, man. Woogity,
woogity, woo, bro.
You wanna go outside? Woogity, dude. Woogity.
Yeah, woogity.
Yeah.
We all know woogity.
White person, black person. Woogity, like
You keep adding smacks when you talk
because
about
there's
black,
like
because
there's like there's a rhythm there.
Because they ain't no jive turkeys. And
White people, whoa.
We are not groovy.
What the fuck did you just say?
Dude.
Did you just say JT?
Dude, I'll say JT every day of my
You
life.
can't say JT like that.
You can't be, man, we are some jive turkeys.
Oh, whoa.
Which I enjoyed on Thanksgiving.
I enjoyed dry turkey. I had a bad chef.
Okay. Oh, a little salt on there.
A little salt.
You call it.
It's a culture I was taught to respect decades ago when my grandfather rejected segregation in the 1940s as dean.
And I was taught to respect a name minutes ago.
Yeah, word. Woogity,
See?
woogity woo.
See, we're learning.
Of the Michigan School for the Deaf, also inspiring my mom to prepare teachers of the deaf and become a fierce advocate for equal rights.
I wanted to
Is there Asian language,
make
sign
sure
language?
that the deaf black kids in my class were treated the same as the white kids.
We'll teach them the same fucking
It's
language.
always the white person. I wanted to make sure
Yeah, man.
that the deaf black kids were treated the same as the white kid. Like, what'd you just do?
Yeah.
We're treated the same.
That everybody, was treated absolutely
I wanted to make sure that
the same.
Yeah, that the white kids were treated the same as the black
shit,
kids
man.
in my class.
Woo!
What?
That was a woo!
I was raising my hand up
to
to
the
God.
Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, yep, I'm with you.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So
By God.
I murdered all the white people.
Okay, I could stand behind that.
Kill all the white men.
That's a
Yeah, we can make those jokes, right?
And given
Yes,
the
we
same
can, sadly.
opportunities. And then later on, I became a professor at the university, and I was preparing teachers, and I wanted my students to have the same sort of feeling about equity and equality.
Boring.
Like she goes like this, like I wanted my students to have the same feeling about equity and equality, and yet she doesn't line up her hands.
Yeah.
Like I wanted equity and equality all across the board.
But
All across
one
the
is
board.
clearly different and higher than the other.
Yeah. And I can honestly, I understand what's their problem more than they do.
Yes, because
I'm the savior.
She's the white knight that comes once in a generation.
She was probably the one who told them, like, do you really want?
Is that Paul, the producer's mother?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I knew I recognized.
This is an expose.
Okay. I thought.
Do
so.
you really want to be learning the white way?
I mean, I don't want to be a jive turkey, Josh. Okay.
Wow, this feels like the most racist thing we've ever done, doesn't it?
I mean, but it's not, which is, that's the intent. It's not. Fuck it.
No, it's just a reaction into,
It is a live reaction.
Very
it's
live.
fucking hilarious to me.
ELIVE, if you will.
I don't think ELIVE. But yeah, I mean, look, this is just real time. We're transparent here. We don't give a fuck, which is why we think that our YouTube endeavor is a little dangerous, and we don't pander to any one side. We're responding off of real life here. This is the content of our lives. You got something funny to play before we dip out?
Yeah.
And by the way, the contest winner will have to be announced officially on the YouTube community page. The entire name will be there. Because somebody was asking, like, Eli, do it before you dip out.
Let's see. Let me go ahead and erase
history.
That. Boom. No more BASL. Okay. Yeah. We'll play some videos here. Get the F out of here. And yeah, my slogan was, let's play some freak out videos and get the freak out of here.
Even though I have ducks blocked, I want to repeat Christina's comment. When someone is joking, there is no need to correct them, ducks.
I fucking hate conspiracy.
Oh, I've seen this.
Have you?
I think so. Let's play it.
Okay, let's play this. This is fun. This is fun.
I like fun. I miss fun.
I fucking hate conspiracy theories because I embrace facts.
Oh, he got bars.
Let me give it a try.
A conspiracy theory is only a theory until it's proven to be true. But you only see what the new spoon feeds you and only hang with sheep like you. Now, I'm not gonna say that every theory is a fact, or my opinion should only matter to me. But don't attack somebody else because you lack the mind power to wrap it around the possibility. Let's go. You see, the world that we live in is truly fucked up, so I don't push it past anyone. I look without a biased view. I leave the judgment up to you because it seems like you try to troll for fun. So let me give you what you want. I shed light on your flawed logic because apparently that's something that you lack. Just because your pretty little brain can't fathom what I'm saying doesn't mean that it can't be a fact.
Yeah, I know him. Taught him every word he knows.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Totally true.
Beautiful beard.
I hate conspiracy theories.
Fucking, and just everybody in this audience knows how that term was fucking coined. So get the fuck out of here with that in the first place.
You like my freestyle?
We will rock. Yeah, that was original. I never heard those words together in that order.
We will.
Stop using white slang language. It's not cool, bro. You can't freestyle. Don't even try. All right.
Conspiracy theory.
We're
did
dying.
I do it?
We're dying. Yes,
did I
you
make
did
the
it.
song?
Yeah. Good job.
Conspiracy theory.
All right, kill it.
That's how you do it.
Shoot it down. Shoot it down.
Take a conundrum. Take a conundrum. This is fun.
So I got pulled over and the cop asked to see my license. I was like, oh, I don't have my license. He was like, you don't have your license? I was like, no, I have my license. And he was like, you just said you don't have your license. I was like, I don't. He was like, you're driving without a license? I was like, no, I have my license. And he was like, you just said you don't.
Okay.
And I was like, I have my license, but I don't have my license. And he was like, I can give you a ticket because I don't know who you are. And I was like, who would you write it to? He was like, I'd write it to you. And I was like, but you don't know who I am. He was like, that's why I'm writing you the ticket.
But
and I was like, so you know who I am. He was like, how can I write you a ticket for not knowing who you are when I know who you are? And I was like, if you know who I am, how can you write me a ticket for not knowing who?
Okay, that could go quite a while.
Yeah.
I actually.
You can see how that almost like that's true. Right?
I want to test that hypothesis, but it wouldn't go well.
Yeah, no, but you could like you'd have to be doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And like be down to like sit a night in jail or something like that, just for the story.
I've already done that, so maybe I'll take one for the team.
You know,
Yeah.
not bad. Thought it was funny.
I could film it.
How do you know who I am if you're going to write a ticket for not knowing who I am?
Just sign here, motherfucker.
Son of a bitch. Here we go. Public freak out.
Oh, good freak out. All right. Uh-oh.
This is sometimes.
Not in my home, young lady.
Exactly. And sometimes the person who's tired of the twerking isn't who you expect it to be.
Oh, come on. Oh, shit.
Little man comes out with the broom.
Okay, well done, young man.
Boom! He broke it.
Correct that young lady.
Oh my God, is there volume? There's no volume, right? Yeah, there's no volume. The little kid is amazing. He broke the ring. He's like, get out of here, boom. Get out of here, Nat.
That's inappropriate. You're just
inappropriate, whatever. Whatever the case is, you're bad at it. Get out of here. Leave. Leave now, Nat.
Get behind me, Sasha. Why would that be Sasha? I don't know. All right, word. So I think that's one for the books, Joshy boy.
Let me see if I got one more.
Baby boy, unless you.
Let me see.
That's from Australia. Lamba Lamba. Thought patrolled. Misspell your name on the ticket. There's no such thing as multicultural. There is only the battle to be the dominant culture of the group.
How about this, real quick, and then that's it. Did we see the bear getting scared out of here?
No.
The bear is awesome. And the bear, I guess, gets freaked out because everyone's making a racket, as they should, because it's their car.
Fucking, yeah, all right.
Mercedes. Oh shit!
Look at the bear. The bear's out, dude.
It's fucking lunatics.
Oh shit!
That human becomes their own car alarm. That poor bear's like, what the fuck? Fuck this reality.
I'm out of here, man.
I'm out.
I can't bear this anymore.
Oh, shit. I could barely contain myself.
No!
I gotta send you the video of a fucking great white shark biting a crocodile in Atlanta.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Please do that.
All right, people, we did the thing. I have returned triumphantly. Thank you for letting me just let it all out, guys. This is a family endeavor to me. Each and every one of you are a part of that family that is stuck at night, stuck in the middle. Please help us with the sharing. Please give a like if you've not already. And hell, just feel free to encourage people to give a watch and comment when the stream goes down. Helps the algorithm a whole bunch. Means a lot to me and gives me some material to respond to after the fact. And yes, I will be announcing the winner of the shares. So feel free to share this very episode tonight. As soon as I get home, I'm putting that name up, and then we got to talk prizes.
Yes, and we have to talk days. We coming on tomorrow? We coming on Thursday?
It's I gotta put the ads up, so it's probably a Thursday. But if I can get out soon, we'll see. I don't know if I'm closing by myself or not.
Cool. We'll figure that out. And if you're listening to this just on the audio version, go to youtube.com/stuckinthe-middle. You can watch the video version. You can see our lovely faces and watch the videos we watch and be a little more a part of it than you are just listening. So,
oh yeah, wait,
how do you do that?
Did you say that the last episode we do of the week is where we try to be as interactive as possible, where the phone lines are open?
Correct.
Yes.
Which will be coming up.
Can I watch that bear freak out one more time?
You watch the bear freak out one more time?
And then, like, the moment of zen it, and then we're gone?
Yeah, for sure. Bear freak out once more, and you know what? We're going to get out of here. So thank you, and we'll see you later.
He's like, what's wrong with that human? I'm just looking at your vehicle. Nice upholstery. Where? Hey, look, a nice door. What? Oh, what is that awful noise? Jesus, does it have to do? I'm next to something, and that's why you're freaking out. Oh my God, what is reality? Fuck up, and off he goes. Like our audience, off they go into the storm. Till next time, guys, we love you. Unifiers, peace.